think you have anything to worry about, Charlie Brown. After all, science has shown that a person's character isn't really established until he's at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh, well, that's how it goes.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
The only thing wrong with my big brother Charlie Brown is his lack of confidence. His inferiority and his lack of confidence. His clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence. His stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
You're the kind of reminder we need.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game, never been able to keep a kite in the air, never won a game of checkers, and never successfully punted a football? Sometimes I marvel at his consistency.
You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed.
I think Charlie Brown has nice hands.
It truly is a dogfight filled with many challenges. You try acting excited when that round-headed kid comes home from school.
You're a prince and a prince could be king.
Now, Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Would you please hold still a minute, Charlie Brown? I want Linus to study your face. Now, this is what you call a failure face. Study it carefully. You rarely see such a good example. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in the eyes? Yes, I would say this is one of the finest examples of a failure face that you're liable to see for a long while.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
Some days I wake up early to watch the sunrise, and I think how beautiful it is and how my life lies before me. Like this morning, for instance. The sky is so clear, and the sun is so bright. How could anything go wrong on a day like this? I'm late!
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need. You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed. You're a good man, Charlie Brown, and we know you will go very far. Yes, it's hard to believe, almost frightening to conceive what a good man you are.
You are kind.
You are kind to all the animals and every little bird. With a heart of gold, you believe what you're told.
Every single solitary one.
You bravely face adversity, you're cheerful through the day. You're thoughtful, brave, and courteous.
And you also have some thoughts before the moment. Let's just say
That you're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a prince and a prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you could open any doors. You could go out and do anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be.
Everybody says to me,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
every voice in harmony.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily. Wonder why they stop to say,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
never liked me anyway.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Trying not to rock the boat, not to make a scene. A good man, yes, but I confess, I don't know what they mean. I want to rise like I should and do everything right. But I lie awake at night,
Never sleep
with questions in my ear.
loud and deep.
I want to join the dance,
Take the lead.
but the answer isn't clear. Then I
Charlie Brown,
You're a good man.
you're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus.
Go ahead, get on the bus, Charlie
Don't
Brown.
want to be late for school.
That's right.
don't want to be late.
Don't want to be late for school. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
There they go
You're
again.
the kind of reminder we need.
They don't know what they
Have
mean.
humility,
I'm
but
not
not
here
in the sense of honor that is
I'm
very
fair
fair.
of in between.
You're a good man, Charlie
I
Brown.
don't
You're a
understand.
prince and a prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you can open any doors. You can go on anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be
Nothing
king.
lasts forever.
You could be
All good
king.
things must end. I've been the wise that praise my heart.
And you were born for this cause.
Tell me
You're a good
I
man.
need to know
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
when do the good things start?
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
This is my report on the past. The past has always interested people. I must admit, however, I don't know much about it. I wasn't here when it happened.
Lunchtime is about the worst time of day for me. Always having to sit here alone. Of course, mornings aren't pleasant either. Waking up and wondering if anybody would really miss me if I never got out of bed. Then there's nights too, lying there thinking about all the stupid things I did during the day. Then all those hours between, when I do those stupid things. Well, lunchtime is among one of the worst times of day for me. Guess I better see what I can. Peanut butter. Some psychiatrists say that people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. Looks like they're right. And when you're really lonely, the peanut butter will stick to the roof of your mouth. Boy, the PTA sure did a good job painting these benches. Hey, there's the little red-headed girl eating her lunch over there. I wonder what she would do if I went and had lunch with her. She'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on the face when it gets laughed in. But there's an empty spot next to her on the bench. There's no reason why I could just go over and sit there. I could do it right now. All I gotta do is stand up. I'm sitting down. I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward, she wouldn't even look at me. She hardly ever looks at me. In fact, I don't remember her ever looking at me. Why should she look at me? Is there a reason in the world why she shouldn't look at me? Is she so big and I so small that she can't spare one more? She's looking at me. Oh, she's looking at me.
No, Sally, you're thinking of the other dress. The one I wore to Lucinda's party. The one I'm talking about was a very light blue one and had a little design embroidered around the waist. I don't remember. Something like this, and had a skirt like this, and these puffy sleeves, and a sash like this. Oh, yes, I remember. Yes, well, that was the dress I was wearing when Rita told me she'd seen one just like it over at.
Lunchtime has got to be the worst time of day for me. If that little red-headed girl's looking at me with this stupid bag on my head, she must think I'm the biggest fool alive. But if she isn't, maybe I could take it off quickly and she'll never notice. Oh, I don't know if she's looking at me or not until I take it off. Or, if I never take it off, I'll never have to know if she's looking at me or not. Oh, it is getting very hard to breathe in this thing. She isn't looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Oh well. One more lunch hour over with. Only 2,863 to go. All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy gives up easily.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
Do you know something, Schroeder? I think the way you play the piano is nice. Do you know something else? It's always been my dream that I marry a man who plays the piano. At parties he plays something nice like April showers. I'm sure you could play something nice like April showers. Arriva Querashaka. Beethoven's nice. Just imagine, what would you think if someday you and I should get married? Wouldn't you like that if someday we two should get married? My Aunt Marion was right. Never try to discuss marriage with a musician.
Happiness is a fleeting thing, Sally. But I think that a man can really come closer to it by directing the forces of his life towards a single goal that he believes in. I also think that a man's personal search for happiness isn't really selfish either, because by achieving happiness himself, he can help others to find it. Does that make sense to you?
We had spaghetti at our house 3 times this week. You know, a princess sort of thing. A white dress and nice slippers and a big ball. But I guess that's sort of silly. Isn't it, Charlie Brown?
No, not at all. I mean, well, we all have our little daydreams or ambitions, or whatever you want to call them. There is one I've had myself for years, but I've never told nobody.
What, Charlie Brown? You can tell me.
No, it is not the sort of thing I should share. I do not think I will.
Oh, come on. Come on, please.
Well, I've always wanted to be called Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I'd be real athletic, and everybody would call me Flash. I would be so good at everything that all around school, I would be known as Flash and...
Hey, Frida, listen to this.
Oh, what's the matter, Sally?
Well, I don't know. I was jumping rope, everything was fine, and then suddenly, it all seemed so futile.
Beethoven used to be fond of taking long walks in the country. He was always inspired by the beautiful sounds.
You popped my phone, you blockhead!
Beethoven had it nice.
I think I'm losing my flavor.
Hey, Snoopy, we're home from school. Hi there, fella. Gosh, it's good to see you.
Oh, Snoopy, you're so adorable.
Oh, Okay, Snoopy, back in your doghouse. I'll be out later with your supper.
I think Snoopy's such a wonderful dog.
Me too. He's just about the best there is.
They like me. I think they're swell. Isn't it remarkable how things turn out so well? Pleasant day, pretty sky, life goes on. Here I lie, not bad. Not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad at all. Faithful friends, always near me, bring me bowls, scratch my ear. Little birds come to cheer me every day. Sitting here on my stomach with their sharp little claws, which are usually cold and occasionally painful. And sometimes there are so many that I can hardly stand it. Rats! I feel every now and then that I gotta bite someone. I know every now and then what I wanna be. Monkey's jungle land, I'm all dressed on the limb of a tree. La 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 la. I stay very, very still till I see a big don't pop. And they going very well every second counts. And then like the fierce jungle creature I am, I would pounce. I pounce. I pounce. I love! You know, I never realized how far down to the ground it was from up here. Huh. Let me see. Where was I? Oh, that's right. The pretty sky. Not bad. Not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I wonder if it'll snow tonight.
I think I'll walk right up to that little red-headed girl and introduce myself. I think I'll introduce myself, then I'll ask her to sit next to me. I'll ask her to sit next to me, and then I'll tell her how much I've always admired her, and I think I'll flap my arms and fly to the moon.
Yesterday, I was a dog. Today, I am a dog. Tomorrow, I'll still probably be a dog. There's just so little hope for advancement.
Today is April Fool's Day, Charlie Brown. I think I'll play a little trick. I think I'll try a little trick. You understand what I'm saying? You understand this is April Fool's Day? You're certain. I want to be certain you understand. Okay, Charlie Brown. Hey, guess what? That little red-haired girl over there, she wants to give you a big hug and a kiss.
Really? Wow,
me, will throw the stick, and you, the dog, will retrieve it.
I, the dog, could not be less interested.
I got it! I got it!
You give me back my blanket.
No, I've got it, and I'm going to keep it. This is just the start you need to help you break this disgusting habit.
Apparently you haven't heard the latest scientific reports. A blanket is as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his time building antique automobiles, or building model trains, or collecting old telephones, or even studying about the Civil War. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly, and this is good for it helps these men to cope with their everyday problems. Now, I feel that it is going to be absolutely necessary for me to get my blanket back, so I'm just going to give it a good yank. It's surprising what you can accomplish with a little smooth talking and some fast action. Gotcha back again. Delightful. Sucking your thumb without a blanket is like eating a cone without ice cream. My blanket and me.
Guys, come here, you gotta see this! Look at my little baby brother Linus with his silly little blanket. There's your little baby brother with his silly blanket. Well, we know how babies are with their blankets.
What do you mean? It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, cause I'm just as self-reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independence, I will go away and leave it on the floor. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it, though I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it on the. Don't ever let me do that again.
You're a hopeless case, Linus.
I thought I could do it. I actually thought I could do it. It's foolish, I know it. I'll try to outgrow it, but meanwhile, it's my blanket
And me.
and me. And me.
Linus, do you know what I intend to be? I intend to be a queen! When I grow up, I'm going to be the biggest queen there ever was, and I'll live in this big palace with a big front lawn and have lots of beautiful dresses to wear. And when I go out with my
can't think of any possible way that you could ever become a queen. I'm sorry, Lucy, but it's true.
After summertime, I'll go to my summer palace, and I'll wear my crown and it's swimming and everything, and all the people will cheer me, and I will shout at them. What do you mean I can't be queen?
It's true.
There must be a loophole. This kind of thing always has a loophole. Nobody should be kept from being queen if she wants to be one. It's undemocratic.
Good grief.
It's usually just a matter of knowing the right people. I read a few pieces of well-placed correspondence, and I get to be head queen in no time.
I think I'll watch television.
I know what I'll do. If I can be queen, then I'll be very rich, and I'll work until I'm very rich, and I will buy myself a queendom.
Good grief.
Yes, I'll buy myself a queendom, and I'll pick up the old queen and take over the whole operation itself. I will be head queen. Okay, switch channels.
Are you kidding? I'm not one of your royal subjects. What makes you think you can come in and just take over?
These 5 fingers, individually, they are nothing. But when I curl them into a single unit, they become a fighting force terrible to behold.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Supper time! Snoopy! Not yet. Supper time. Snoopy! Not yet.
A C? A C? I got a C on my coat hanger sculpture? How could anyone get a C in a coat hanger sculpture? May I ask a question? Was I judged on the piece of sculpture itself? If so, is it not true that time alone can judge a work of art? If I was judged on my talent, is it not fair that I be judged on a part of life over which I have no control? Was I judged on my effort? If I was judged on my effort, then I was judged unfairly, for I tried as hard as I could. Was I judged on what I had learned about this project? If so, then were not you, my teacher, also being judged on your ability to transmit your knowledge to me? Are you willing to share my seed? Perhaps I was judged by the quality itself out of which my coat hanger was made. Now, is this not also unfair? Am I to be judged by the quality of coat hangers used by the dry cleaning establishment that returns our garments? Is that not the responsibility of my parents? Should they not share my seed? Thank you, Miss Oakmar. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Little more speed, little more rope, little more rate, little more hope. Gotta get this stupid kite to fly. Gotta make sure it doesn't droop, doesn't snag, doesn't drag. Gotta watch out for every little whoops. Less speed, a little more tap, let's ride, a little more slack. Gotta keep my wits about me now. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me till I get it in the air somehow. Millions of little kids do it every day. They make a kite and move it in the sky. Leave it to me to have the one fool kite who likes to see a little kid fly. Little less cost, little more skill, little less luck, little more will. Gotta face this fella eye to eye. Now I've seen you chasing moles, climbing trees, digging holes, searching on everything passing by. Wide hard fire. Wait a minute. What's it doing? It isn't on the ground. It isn't in a tree. It's in the air. Look at that. It's caught the breeze now. It's past the trees now with room to spare. Oh, what a beautiful sight. I can really fly a kite.
How are you today, Sally?
I'm mad. I'm mad at the whole world.
Are you mad at everybody in the whole world?
I'm mad at everybody.
How about the animals and the bird and the fish? How about the trees and the flowers?
I'm mad at them too. I'm mad at everything.
Are you mad at the sky and the stars? Are you mad at the ground? Are you mad at all the rocks? Are you mad at cars and buildings and TV and circuses and roller skates and bracelets?
You didn't mention jump ropes.
Are you mad at jump ropes?
I'm especially mad at stupid jump ropes.
This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. No, that doesn't sound right. This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. You can do this as long as you don't get nervous. Here, Lucy, this is for you. Happy Valentine's Day. You got this, just so you practice. This is for you, Lucy. Merry Christmas! Oh. I would do anything if that little red-headed girl sent me a Valentine's. Maybe she did send a Valentine's. Maybe she sent one and it's in our mailbox right now. I'm afraid to look. If I look and there's nothing, I'll be crushed. But if she did send a Valentine's, I've got to look. Hello? Nothing echoes like an empty mailbox.
I've been thinking about why you didn't get any Valentine's, big brother, and I think I figured it out. You didn't get any Valentine's because nobody sent you any. Ha 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 ha.
Look at them enjoying themselves with their Valentines. I sent a Valentine's to everyone I know this Valentine's Day. And did I get any in return? No, not one. I didn't get a single Valentine's. Everybody gets Valentine's, but me. Nobody likes me. I get as much Valentine's as a dog. Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, Lucy, I'm so depressed. Everything's going wrong, and I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. Maybe there's something that I can do to help. I think what you need most of is to come right out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
Do you really think that'll help, Lucy?
Certainly.
All right, I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or baseball or stickball or checkers or marbles or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed that I stand and I scream, oh, how could there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly blah as me?
Well, that's okay for a start.
A starter?
You don't think mentioning a few superficial valents is going to do you any good, why, Charlie Brown? You really have to doubt. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am, and nobody likes me, not Frida, or Sherby, or Linus, or Schroeder,
Or Lucy.
or Lucy,
Or Snoopy.
or Now wait a minute, Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, why was I born just to be person as thoroughly, totally, utterly.
Wait! You're not very much of a person.
That's certain.
And yet there is reason for hope.
There is hope.
For although you are no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have the distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I'm me.
Yes, it's amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, you're
Gosh, Lucy, you know something? I'm beginning to feel better already. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents, please. I couldn't decide if I wanted fudge marble, chocolate, rocky road, vanilla, or butter pecan. I finally decided on fudge marble. Then I had to choose between a plain cone or a sugar cone. I decided on a sugar cone. So what happened? I walked out the door and dropped the whole thing on the sidewalk. Don't tell me my life is a Shakespearean tragedy.
Today is my grandfather's birthday.
Oh, how old is he?
63. It's hard believing he was once a human being.
I tell you, I wonder why my supper is always in the red dish and my drinking water is always in the yellow dish. One of these days, my supper is gonna be in the yellow dish, and my drinking water is gonna be in the red dish. Life is just too short not to live it up a little.
Schroeder, do your parents speak about
Money? Who cares about money? This is great music I'm playing, and playing great music is an art. Do you hear me? An art. Art, 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 art.
You fascinate me. Schroeder, what did you do with that picture of me I gave you?
I threw it away.
With your own hands?
Of course.
He touched my picture!
Sometimes when you're depressed, all you want to do is nothing. All you want to do is lean your head on your arm and stare out into space. Sometimes you can do this for hours. And if you're musically depressed, you might even have to switch arms. All right, team, I want this to be our biggest and best game of the season. I want everyone out there playing with everything he's got.
Charlie Brown, I've got up a new strategy. Why don't you tell the other team we'll play them at a certain place, only it isn't a real place, and when they don't show up, we'll win by forfeit. Isn't that a great strategy? I don't understand managers who don't like to use good strategy.
The thing we have to remember is spirit and teamwork. If we really grit our teeth and bear down, I'm sure we can finish this season with...
That other team was trash talking us, Charlie Brown. I got even with them though. I said, you guys think you're so great? Mozart was writing symphonies when he was your age. That really shut him up.
Oh, I bet it did. If we really grit our teeth and bear down, I'm sure we can finish this season with...
Perhaps you shouldn't be playing manager, Charlie Brown. Perhaps you should be bench manager.
You'd be a great bench manager, big brother. You could say, bench do this, or bench do that. You could even be in charge of where we put the bench. When we get to the playing field, you could say, let's put the bench here, or let's put the bench
Well, there may not be 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but I'm sure there's at least 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance.
Yeah!
Come on! Give me a T.
T.
Give me an E. Give me an A.
A.
Give me an M. What have you got?
Team. There is no team like the best team, which is our team right here. We will show you we're the best team in the very little league this year. And in no time, we'll be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just one more game, and the championship is ours.
Dear pen pal, you'll never guess what happened today at the baseball game. It's hard to believe what happened today at the baseball game. I was the man and your shoulder was catcher and all the team was the same as always, but somehow a rather disaster struck at the baseball game. Hold up! Swinging!
I got it!
See what I mean? 3 balls, 2 strikes, the bases were loaded with 2 men out. I pitched my curve, but somehow he hit it a good strong cloud. See, I hollered, it's coming right to. She caught it as easy as pie, then dropped it. I don't think it's good for a team's morale to see their manager cry. Snoopy helped out by biting a runner and catching the ball in his teeth. Linus got by from a 3rd-story window by holding his blanket beneath. Yes, we had fortune too, no one could argue with that. And 1-1 would win us the game as I came up to bat.
All right, Charlie Brown, we are all the best. I mean, sort of. This kid can't pitch. She pitches like my grandmother, Charlie Brown. Now all you have to do is bear down. When he gets first, watch me for my hand signals. You got that flash?
And in no time, we'll be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just one more game.
And the championship is ours.
Two men were up with 2 outs and me with 1 strike to go. Then I saw her, this cute little red-headed girl I know. Firmly I vowed I would win it for her, and I shouldered my bat and I swung. Dear pen pal, I'm told where you live is really quite far. Would you please send directions on how I could get where you are? Your friend.